Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Under Lock and Key. I'm your host, C-NOTESWORLD, and I have my host, Lady Sparkles. What's going on, Lady Sparkles? What's going on?
How you doing, C-NO? Everything is just lovely. Just
good.
Lovely.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, tonight, we got three guests tonight on here, and we're gonna be, we got some hot topics. But first, I want to do a shout out to my good friend, comedian Sean Cornelius. He had a minor stroke, and I want to send out my prayers to him and his family as well. Secondly, I will have another shout out for Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods had a leg injury due to a very bad car accident. So definitely we need to send out a good recovery to him as well. And of course,
especially especially to Bobby Smurf. Welcome home. You know your name's short, Papa. You know how that goes. Glad to have you home. Back
definitely.
In the 90s.
Definitely. Bobby Smurf, welcome home, Bobby Smurf. I know you're in the studio right now
welcome
doing
home,
what you're doing.
Welcome home.
Hey, welcome
That's
home
right.
to Bobby Smurf, man. Definitely. Well, all well and do. Definitely, man. It's been a minute. I know he's gonna be making some hit tracks right now. He in the studio right now, probably as we speaking, making them hit tracks. So definitely, we want to welcome him home and good luck with everything. Well, tonight we're gonna introduce our guests. Definitely. I have Point Blank BX in the building, not in the building, but on podcast.
That's in the building.
What's going on, Point Blank?
I'm good. How are you? I'm feeling blessed.
I'm good, brother. The next guest I have Maria Williams.
Oh, okay.
Maria Williams. I have Maria Williams.
Maria ran, enough said.
Right.
And I'm gonna actually introduce our next guest, which is I say Coco, but then if I say Kiko, I might be saying it wrong, but we still got love for her. Welcome.
It's all good. Hey y'all, peace and blessings, y'all.
Definitely. But we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off with Maria Williams. Just give us a little background about yourself and what you do.
Well, I'm a writer, first and foremost, and I can write just about anything that I'm challenged to write. I love music. I've had an ear for music since I was a little girl. I could make music and create music without music.
That's right. What's up?
Right.
And I wrote my first song when I was 16, and I've been standing behind vacuum cleaner hoses since I was a child. I had some, bullied a few people to be my backup singers. But I haven't been able to, do much acting lately. Right. So I've been endeavoring in the music studios and working with other artists. Some friends of mine, y'all may have heard of Bill Blast, the legendary Bill Blast from Yonkers. Mm-hmm. And my friend God, he calls himself the Emphatical Entertainment. Right. And T. Hardy, Sparks, the rapper Sparks from Yonkers.
Right.
Yeah, I've been working with him. And a few other friends of mine, that you may know enough, but I can't mention everybody.
Right.
But I'm having fun because I love poetry.
Right.
And I'm getting to put down my feelings all in the music like I've always wanted to. It's been a long time since I was able to live my dreams. But when I met Under Lock and Key Entertainment, it seemed like that was the door that opened it for me.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
All right now. I know that's right.
Yeah. I met Christopher Williams and Mike Ice to begin with.
Right.
They put me on my road to entertainment and gave me the confidence to get out there and do me.
Right. Very good. Definitely.
They did. And I feel really good now that I'm doing the things that I really like and want to do.
Right. And who inspired you? As far as with the poetry and music, who inspired you? Who inspired you to do these things? Or
it really was a deep need of mine that I never conquered.
Right.
And once I had been hanging around, I had a friend, Mary J. Blige aunt. I call her my Georgia peach, Miss Mary. I was hanging around her, and her nephew Bruce, Mary's brother, was coming around, and I started being part of his entourage, going out, cheering him on and stuff. And then eventually I latched on to some other artists, helping to promote them and stuff. And that was through Under Lock and Key Entertainment. And that's when I recognized that if they could do it, I could do it.
Absolutely.
It just takes to get out there and put your good foot forward and take the first step. And for once I believed in myself, and I was around people that surrounded me doing the same things, that like the same things that I like. And that's what made it great. And a lot of good people in between, a few of the wishy-washy ones, but I met a lot of good people overall.
Right. Yeah, you know how the business is. It's like, you know, you're gonna meet good people, you're gonna meet bad people. That's just the way the world is. But you know, you gotta stay positive and you just keep doing what you're doing.
And you keep it moving. You don't have time to mention their names and talk about those bad experiences, because they're not worth the time of day.
Right. Lady Sparks, you have any questions?
Yeah, I sure do. So she said she started doing poetry, and what made you really continue to want to do poetry? Because poetry it opens up a whole new chapter of writing about your life experiences, wherever it may be. But what really made you just stick to doing poetry besides anything else you may have wanted to do?
I feel it's like a give back and a good feeling at the same time, because I talk about love and pain, which everybody goes through love and pain, whether it's small pain, big pain. Pain is pain. That's I have a lot. I don't know if it's because of a humanitarian that I like to give, and I want other people to feel what I feel, or maybe moreover, if it'll help somebody, I like to inspire people that feel like they're stuck to move on.
Right.
I like people to take my advice, not follow me.
Right.
Because sometimes I get stuck, you know, and feel stuck. But nobody should ever feel stuck. And I admire people who seem like they're not stuck and put their best foot forward and achieve the things that they need to achieve. So, you know, I would like to have those same qualities so I could be successful and achieve what I need to achieve. And I want to pass that on to other people and make them feel good. I made a few people cry at the shows that I've been to, that came up to me and said that, you know, something I said in my poem made them understand a relationship they had with somebody else. And now they felt like they could talk to that person easier and understand that person better. And it made me feel good that they felt like that stuff. I mean, it's a good feeling, and it's better than getting high.
I know that's right. All right, now.
It feels good. It really does, when everybody's applauding you and telling you you made a big difference and that you're good.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
It really does feel good. It lasts, and you can just smile to yourself and know that it's within you that made it happen.
And something very positive on top of that. Very positive.
And everything I do isn't positive. But the positive thing is that, because acting, sometimes you have to take roles and portray things that are not you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
And in your acting career, you did a couple of web series, right, Maria?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good. So how you like acting?
I worked with Sparkles, Lady Sparkles.
That's right.
And I got a lot of good memories with her on the set. She'll have you laughing all day. Yes.
Definitely.
She knows.
So through all the web series that part that you played in the web series, which one of the web series was most fun to you?
Was most fun?
What was the most fun web series that you took part in?
Well, I was a cop in both of them. I think I enjoyed the second one more because a little more action.
And And what was the
first it was Smith, and it was sort of a spinoff from Smith to Brotherhood of the Bronx. You know, Dave May Films, our friend Dave May, the creator. And you know, first it was that, and then I enjoyed all of it, to be honest with you. I love being in entertainment. My family comes from a stream of entertainment. My Bermudian family came over here, and they used to head all the parades in Yonkers before I actually was in, like, say, first grade. Yeah, they had twirlers, tumblers. It was called the Parent Chief Indians in Yonkers and New York City. If you look it up, there's probably some history in the libraries.
Wow.
And my mom, she latched on to my father's family. She comes from Puerto Rico, and she just happens to be a naturally talented lady too. Very small, petite, acrobatic, gymnastic woman. And she also did arts, plays and things and arts. And she wrote a report for civil rights in the 8th grade for immigrants so that they won't be mistreated and they will be allowed to come here in America. And it was published in a newspaper here in Yonkers, New York.
Right.
In the 8th grade. So she was active in the civil rights movement as well as into the entertainment. And I feel like, even though she died when I was 7, I feel like I still have the spirit of my mom.
Right.
And her father, you asked me where the writing come from. Her father was a writer over in Europe, and he wrote a book. I can't recall the name of it right now because I haven't even got to read it. But yeah, my grandfather came here as a predominant businessman and a writer. So maybe that's where it comes from.
All right. Good.
That's where it came from. Love.
English.
That's just the line of that's what it is, and this is what your destiny is, and so you go for it, and you got my support. You know that.
Yes.
Thank you. You've always been sweet. Always.
Definitely.
I love you, and I love what you do.
That's it. Hey, Maria, do you have any poems? Any poem that you can recite to us tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Let's hear it. Let's hear
it. Sure. Look.
Take your time.
Yeah.
One moment, please, because I copied something for y'all.
Okay.
It would be photos. Okay. Oh no, those bad.
Again, Maria broke my heart.
She broke your heart.
I just took some screenshots. Where the screenshots? This is very long. Oh. Well, maybe I should read you something else if I can't find it. Here we go. New note. Oh God, I wrote some music. Right. I got some music with me. Matter of fact, if I have to lift the phone up, okay? Give me a sec. I might. You're gonna lose me.
No, just don't press no buttons. We good.
Just don't press no buttons now.
Okay, good. Now we'll be fine like this.
Okay.
Here's a poem I wrote.
She's froze.
After a death.
Maria, you
of my childhood friend's mom. She passed away about a year ago, and I had wrote this poem because I was at the repast and I just felt like writing. So you asked me what is me. I don't know, but I was just sitting there. I'm gonna read this poem to you. It's kind of... Ready, guys?
Yes, we ready.
Yes, we're ready.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can hear us?
Can you hear us?
Let me go back. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
No, I can't. Hold on.
Maria's
I'm back with you.
There you go. We see you. There you go.
All right, but I want to know if you're going to be able to hear me when I go to read the poetry.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, tell me if you hear me now, because I got to go back.
All right, go back from the beginning.
I know you don't hear my dog snoring, I hope.
Yeah, I hear him. Nah, we don't hear him.
No, I don't hear him.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what that noise? Maria, you still there?
She's frozen.
Oh, she's not. Okay.
She has to flip the phone around. That's the reason why. I guess she's reading it from the phone.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to the next, because if we can't, we're gonna have to go to the next and we'll get back to her.
There she go.
There she go.
Maria?
Cannot hear me.
No, we
Yes,
couldn't.
we can.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't think she can
You know
hear
what?
us.
Right. No, I think we're gonna have to. You know what I'm gonna do? We gotta go to the next. All right. The next person up, Point Blank BX. Point Blank, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling good. Thank you. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Give us a little background about yourself.
Okay. You know when people ask me that question, it's weird. So, I'm born and raised out the Bronx, out the South Bronx. I've been filming. I've been a photographer for almost over 30 years.
Yes.
But I've been filming for last 10 years, and my company's been registered for the last 6 years. So I've been in business for the last 6 years, doing what I love.
Mm-hmm.
I started filming everything happened by accident, but they don't say accidents happen. But I wasn't looking for it. I just followed my heart.
Right.
First, I started taking photography as a stress reliever, because I felt like, at that time I didn't know it, but at this time I know when you come from where I come from, we all need some type of release, some type of therapy.
Right.
And that was my therapy. I wasn't into drugs or anything else like everybody else. I just wasn't into it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't knock the next person, but that was just me. It just wasn't me.
Right.
So one day I found the camera.
Right.
Someone had left the camera. I was doing security at the Parker Meridian Hotel on 34th Street.
Right.
And there was a camera there, and I left I took it to the lost and found, and no one claimed that camera for a month. So I ended up, and that's when you had film. So I learned how to develop film. So it added on to the project. So that's the time I was just walking from 86th Street all the way down to the Village. There's all that. I walked to taking pictures. Never thought I could get paid from it. Wasn't even thinking about getting paid.
Right.
I was just, I can maintain my stress low so I wouldn't be a nuisance to anyone else.
Right.
That's what it's about. Then years later on, I started, that wasn't paying the bills. I became a diesel mechanic, which I self-taught myself also. Didn't go to school for that neither.
Right.
But I became, there's repetition. I always felt like, we black men, we learn how to make things out of, lemons, that we could do anything we really want if we put our heads to it. And that's why I felt. So one day my father challenged me. He said, you out here, why don't you get a job? I said, I can get a job anytime I want. He's like, really? He put me in his car and took me to this interview, and I tried not to get the job. I really tried not to get the job. That day when that interview, I went into that interview, and the guy asked me, his name was, GARCIA. His name was GARCIA. Give him a shout out. And he asked me, have you ever did mechanics? I said, no. And he said, no. I said, no. He says, I've never changed a tire in my life. This is what I told him. I'm really trying to, on purpose, discourage him.
Right.
He said, really? He said, so why did you come here? I said, a friend of mine, I do boilers. I was doing boiler work, combustion engines. It's the same thing. And I guess I'm a boiler mechanic, not a car mechanic.
Right.
He said, wow. So he says, oh, do you have your resume? I said, I didn't bring one.
Right.
But I had an attitude and everything. He said, he says, you didn't bring one? I said, no. So he asked me, when's the last time you had a job? I said, 5 years ago. He said, 5 years ago. He says, I like you. When did you start?
Right.
I said, I looked down and said, I said, hold up, excuse me? I didn't go dressed. He said, no, I love your honesty. So when can you start?
Right.
Now I got nervous. He flipped it on me.
Right.
I had to buy tools and everything else. The stress load, the work monotony already started with me, and I didn't even start the job yet, and I was already stressed out.
Right.
So that's when I was a 9 to 5 dude, but I also not a jail dude.
Right.
You can do whatever you want. I'm not going to jail. But so I had to figure out a way to make money the way I like to make money without breaking any laws and trying to go to jail.
Right. Right.
So I got a phone call. No, I had gotten some money, and honestly, I was being ignorant. I was going to buy me a Mercedes Benz.
Right. Right.
And my lady had told me at that time, she says, listen, I support whatever you want to do, but is that going to make you money?
Right. I hear that. Yeah.
So to her, I said, don't kill my dreams. The car was right there. I was at the dealership. But when she said that, that hit me hard.
Right. Wow.
She said, so I ended up buying a studio.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I had gotten a phone call from a friend. Shout out to Hocus 4/5. He remembered I did photos, and he asked me, can you do film? And I said, I don't do film. He said, yo, you do photos, you could do film. I need you to do the show with me. I said, okay, I'm nervous. Don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just put the camera, I went on YouTube real quick, figured out how to press record, and that day DMX showed up.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Shout out to
and
DM.
He had told me, he says, I'm looking for you, so I'm gonna call you on stage. And I got on stage. I was so nervous that my sweat was dripping on the camera where I don't know if you could see me, I had to hold the camera forward because I was dripping so hard. I was so nervous. And then I didn't know what I was doing. He said, you press record, you see what happens. And that's when I knew I loved what I was doing at that time. And I said, I got to be serious.
Right.
And I got and ever since then, I did a few videos, and that's why I'm here. I met you guys, Mike Ice. Shout out to Mike Ice.
Yes, yes, yes. And you did a great job on our video, guys. He did the video Black Lives Matter. Oh, in Washington, D.C., we had a ball, man. We had a ball. Yeah. This man here, point blank Bronx, BX, yo, he did a great job. I mean, that's like one of the best videos I've seen, as far as, us doing it with Under Lock and Key. And we married to you, so we gonna be doing more videos, right?
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Definitely, man. And what inspired you to start, doing videos? Was it anybody that you knew, or it was just out of something new that you just wanted to do, something you just wanted to try?
I was tired of working for the man. To be honest, what inspired me was being broke, knowing I want to be broke. Didn't want to go to jail, and I like film. I love filming, so I figured all those things that I grew up from was motivation for me to do what I'm doing now, and I just knew I didn't go backwards. If individuals motivated me, honestly, I'm an underdog dude. I like the underdog.
You're right.
I mean, I see directors; they've been there, they've done that. I see the movies. Yeah, I understand, but I can't relate because I didn't see the come up.
Right. I understand.
So what inspires me is people like y'all. Like I talk to people that's inspired and motivated. You understand that? To me, that's more treasure than money, because people can't really take that away from you.
You can't. Not at all. Not at all.
So when it's people being broke and just tired of dealing with the middleman.
Right.
And then
absolutely.
And that's how I figured, let me take this Canon, and do what I can do. And that's how I started.
That's good, man. Great story. And what are you doing now as far as like video? You're doing anything now? You working on anything at this time?
I have a few projects coming up. I got a few artists. SK POINTBLANKBX. She's my artist that I've been managing for like 3 years. We just hit. Right now, she's at 2 million views.
That's great.
We just released a video 2 weeks ago. Right now, yesterday it was at 54,000. Overnight, it's at 70,000 right now.
Nice.
So I'm working with her. I'm going to Miami next month. We're shooting a video there.
Right.
I have artists that I'm dealing with, but people, I've got a lot of things, but I really want to start doing commercials. Honestly, web series, people that's serious, because I find a serious crew. Right. We're gonna do serious, because that's the problem. I can have an imagination. But if people don't see your vision or have the vision, they don't have to have the same vision. Right. But if they have the same intensity and the same passion, and if we can make it work, you know what I'm saying? Because you're different from mine, but we have the same goal.
Right. And right.
People don't understand. Oh, it takes money. I'm that ambitious. Really, no. I know what you could do. Let's get this together and do it. Right. You know, because let's be real, as a community, the Jewish community are different types of Jews. You got the Hasidic Jews. They might even like each other, but they get it done.
Right.
They get it together. Right. They get it done. Let's just be honest. They get it done. Right. I don't like you, Bob. I don't like you, Tommy. But we made 100,000 together.
That's right. That's right. It's all about business. It's all about business, man. Yeah.
So, you know, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm starting a book also. So a photography book about and it's the borough of the Bronx for now. I'm doing the borough of the Bronx, and depending on that, then the next borough will be Brooklyn, and then I'm going, you know, Yonkers, you know, because Yonkers is a small slept on, but it makes a lot of things and had made a lot of things happen in the hip hop community. Right. You understand? I want to make the underdog look bigger than. As a matter of fact, give recognition to the underdog, because we're the oil that circulates everything. Right. And we don't get enough credit. We pay for the music, we pay for the advertisement, fashion. It comes from us. So, you know, trying to make a book to represent that.
That's good. That's good, Point Blank. That's good, Point Blank. I like what you're doing, man. I love what you're doing, and you're good at what you do. And we definitely appreciate that. Lady Sparkles, any questions?
I know what Daddy had to say.
My father?
Your father have to say, like, was he able to see the growth of you turning down on purpose a job that he took you to what you're doing right now?
It's funny that you say that. I went to high school for electrician because my father's an electrician. I didn't go because I wanted to be an electrician, but I wanted to prove I can do what my pops is doing. But one day I saw my father wake up in the morning early. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, what are you doing, Pop? He said, I gotta go to work. I felt bad because it was 15 degrees outside and it was snowing. And to see him go to work, he don't know, it bothered me. So what I did, I went and got a job at Carvel's, you know, so, but that's not what I wanted to. But at that time I was running rampant at that time, and my father and I had collided. But when I started doing filming, it's the first time my pops actually looked at me and said, I'm proud of you.
Wow.
And it's funny, he just showed up yesterday and he's right here.
Oh. Hey, Dad.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
He found something he loves doing. He's good at it.
That's right. And I can say that. Dad, he's great. He's great at what he's doing. I can vouch for that.
Exactly.
So it brought us together. We went fishing for the first time. I beat him twice. You know, it opened up a lot of doors internally because I was, you know, it was my therapy. Personally, I was internally damaged. And if it wasn't for certain mishaps in my life, I would probably be a really, you know, messed up individual. So I appreciate little things.
I'm gonna get a little bit personal because I'm hearing about Dad, but where was Mom in this whole world?
My mom, I was taken away from my mom's when I was 7.
Oh wow.
I'm a twin. So my brother and I were taken away, and we was in the system. My mother held off the cops for 8 hours with 2 guns on Washington Projects in the Bronx. We was in the news. We kids on the news, Channel 7, I was so embarrassed, didn't know what was going on. I'm holding my little sister, my brother, but I didn't know when they pulled us out that house, the building, 1385, the whole projects was outside. Washington, the West Projects. And I was trying to hide in the crowd, and all you heard was like, good luck, twins. That's what they call us, twins. And at that time, my mom, and I think about it, she was 19 when she had us. So as a grown man, you know, at that time, you don't think about it. But she was only 19. She didn't have no experience, didn't know, you know. So as I got older, I visit her. I helped her get her apartment. I try to help, you know, get involved as much as I can. But honestly, my mother and I don't have a really strong relationship, unfortunately. Like, because every time I try to get involved with her, she got me locked up. I don't believe I'm saying this. I'm telling these people that I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. It's all right.
Every time I try to make an effort,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Right.
So I decided, I had called my father, and he had called her, and he had told me, you know what, for you to keep some peace of mind, you need to stay away and love her from a distance. So, you know, I bless her. You know, I wish her well, but I know I'm one of the dudes that I'm honest about my feelings. Right. It's not good for my mother to be together. She's my queen. She gave me life, but I'll never just. That's the thing. She knows I would never disrespect her, and she's that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So, I
understand.
For me to keep my sanity,
just have to keep distance. You just have to keep your distance and love her from afar.
Yes.
But it's good to hear that you and your father have built that relationship. And the reason why I asked you that question is because within what you're doing, it would make you even, you know, more stronger to see the past and say, you know what, this is me as a grown man, and I'm going to continue to push on because this is what I want to do. This is what's going to help me to stay focused and to keep your insanity. And on top of that, just to learn even more about life, to know that you could get love among other people if you're not getting it from the source who had birthed you. You get what I'm saying? And
let me correct something. Because of my mother is the reason why my team is only women. If you see everything it's been women. Everything my woman tells me, you know what your weak side is? She says my feminine side is because I listen. I remember the things my mom has went through. I remember. She doesn't think so, but I do. So everything I go through, I refuse to put a woman through. I've seen it. And the results to it. So my reaction to women today, you can ask any woman that knows me. And some of my men think I'm just soft. No, it's just that I pay attention. And if you really pay attention, you can get a lot more out of the situation than trying to manipulate the situation. You understand what I'm saying? So I saw my mom do that, and I don't want to be that man.
Right.
I applaud you, my brother.
Right. Me too.
I give you the props for that.
I get it. I get it.
I was going to ask because majority of the men that go through the same thing with women, vice versa, go through things in their life, tend to carry it. And it plays a part within their meeting a woman or meeting a man. I applaud you because everything you're saying is facts. It's facts. It's facts.
And notice, I have no problem speaking about it. The problem as a black man, they try to teach us to hold it in. No. I'm expressing it. If I'm going to cry, I'm cry. If I want to hug, I'm going to ask for a hug. You know, imagine if all of us said good morning to each other. We don't have to know each other. What can do to the next person? We don't do that.
Right.
Things that we should be on the bottom. This saying good morning could be the beginning of us self-healing ourselves.
That's right. That's
right.
So I appreciate everything. I'm happy. I'm in a happy place. I'm glad I met you guys. They got to get my grandma. I'm at POINTBLANKBX everywhere. IG POINTBLANKBX.
Yes.
Definitely wouldn't mind filming Rhea Red on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Rhea Red?
You have to see me up. I got y'all. You know, I'm here. I'm loyal and I'm completely professional. You'll never hear anything about. I respect my ladies, my queens. I definitely do.
Definitely. This brother here, he's on. And like I say, he's trustworthy and he does a great job in what he do. And if anybody's watching, you know, he's on Facebook, Mark GARCIA, and his information right there as well. If you guys want a hot video, this is the man here. And thank you for your story, POINTBLANKBX. We appreciate it.
Thank you for listening.
All right, brother. Now we're gonna return back to Maria Williams. Maria, you hear us, Maria?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, you're gonna do your poem?
Yes, I just want to. People. Yes, I'm ready.
All right.
Just let me plug this in. I don't want this to go off.
Have me another glass of wine. That brother just. I talk to him.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna read something to you.
Okay.
Like I said, I was telling y'all, I wrote it when I was at a repast. So here we are.
Right.
Everybody got an expiration date. That don't mean we give up. We press on to make things great. Natural causes, get hit with something, die from disease, or your organs stop pumping. It really matters if you stand for something. I stand up while you keep running, but you can't keep running because I'm gonna keep on dumping hard lyrics so it won't be hard on you. Dumping hard lyrics because those bars on you won't do. Treat me like the enemy, but I'm trying to protect you. Trying to raise children together. Families are acting like fools. Trying to enhance your mind, but you got to choose you. It's time to wake up. Get your cake up. It's no time for mistakes. Get yourself prayed up. Take all your time. Take care of your body. Be all that you can be. God gave you a free will to pick a clean path or live a life that ends up smoking your ass. Everybody got an expiration date, but with free will, you can suffer from the choices you make. So don't abuse yourself. The last thing you want to do is lose yourself. Invest in your journey. Don't forget health is wealth. Everybody got a story, but the way mine looks, my book's about to sell, and it ain't all about the books. Education all around you. Don't skip reading them books. Lies are all around you, and cops are behaving as crooks. Thank God for writer's block. Like you mumble rappers, or I don't have it like you crooked cops. Society's responsible. They say if you start shit, you should finish shit like God will in the end. Don't give up on this generation because you have just as much to do with it as them. Don't give up on yourself because that was back then. God is trying to tell you something and we need to learn a lesson. Put your hands together, pray together, and stop stressing. If we love one another, you can see the brighter lessons. We all have an expiration date, and I'm leaving as a legend. Been living in hell with you. My next journey is in heaven. That's why I pray each day, because ain't no luck in seven. Talk about expiration date. You better do it now before it's too late. We all got to go, but just not to the same place. But that's free will and the choices you make.
That's good. That's
good. That's beautiful.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I should have rehearsed it. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's It's like I like the message.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the message.
That was one of my, if you're down, it was just to lift you up a little bit. Because we all go through stuff. Right.
I love it. And thank you for that poem. It's very good. I love it. I can hear music with that. I think I got something for that. But without further ado, our last guest, we have Cocoa. We have Cocoa. I got it right, huh? And Cocoa, just give us a little background about yourself.
Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. Thank you for having me on. My name is Yvette Cocoa. I've been singing for a long time. I love music. I've been singing since like 12 in the church. I've done a few things, traveled gospel wise, been to Vienna with the Mama I Want to Sing crew back in the 90s, did the Sister Carrie. That was a wonderful experience. I've worked with the Jubilee Choir under the direction of the amazing, great Dr. Gregory Hopkins, who's also a voice coach. We call him Mike the Maestro,
Oh, okay.
So I was blessed to work with him and a lot of people that's been in Broadway. We've been to Chile, Argentina, and singing gospel as well as classical music. Wow. So that was really a blessing, because I don't think I would have been able to travel if it wasn't for him. So that was a great experience.
Right.
I'm also paparazzi consultant, been doing that for 3 years. Everything I sell, they're $5. They come with matching earrings. I've joined the team like a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. So I have a a page. So I love jewelry, love fashion, love people. I love grinding. I am the underdog. And the reason why I joined paparazzi is I just felt like my life was spiraling downhill because I was working a job that just kind of like kept me, you know, working. As the man said, the man, you know, so I felt like I was losing my artistry and losing my me because I love creating. So I joined it primarily for that reason, you know what I mean? And it's a great business, you know what I'm saying? And I also do abstract art really for therapy because I go through my things sometime too, you know what I'm saying? So I do that, and I make jewelry. I also do greeting cards where it's just, you know, just the faces in the front, something like this. You can frame it. You know what I mean? I always give people matching envelopes.
Right.
You
That's
know?
nice. That's nice.
Yeah, and I don't break pockets, you know, because I want people to have it. You know, I want to be inspiration to people. So I, you know, I got out of the singing game for a minute, but thanks to you, I'm back in. We back in stride again. I have known Chris since 19. But I will tell my age, you know. But I've been knowing Chris for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, and then yeah. So out of the blue, I just said, because you know, I love house music.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up singing in the church, but I've always been a fan of just loving house.
Yes.
So I said, help me out with some house tracks, and you was like, "Girl." I was like, oh damn. I gotta write some stuff to it. So this is inspiring. All of you guys are very inspiring to me. And I'm so glad to have met each and every one of you, you know, because during this pandemic, you know, in the beginning, I was like, everything stopped. But you know, in a way, it's a blessing in this because it gives you a chance to reinvent yourself and retch around it or work around it. You know, whatever it is that you used to do. And that in itself is a blessing. You know, like I'm saying, I went out today, you know what I mean, to the salon and sold some pieces. I stepped out on faith, and I was like, look, I'm going to just, you know, and thought positive. You know, because I was doing it for a minute and then I stopped because nobody was. They was like, "Oh, but she coming up in here?" But then, you know, as you keep doing it, and they'll be like, "Oh, come back this day." Because sometimes they'll, you know, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna put myself on the schedule because Sister Girl ain't working right now. But maybe that's the blessing in it all, that you know, to reinvent yourself. So now we're doing this music thing, and I'm excited. You know,
definitely.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Coco and I, we worked together years ago. I know, and she's a great vocalist, a very great vocalist.
Thank you.
Here we are now, back in, and you know, we just making good music. Good music,
you know, something inspiring, you know, something to make people feel good, you know what I'm saying?
And it's
and that's what it's all about, because there are a lot of people out here that are hurting, you know.
Absolutely.
Even despite the COVID, you know, we're all going through things, but like, you know, like he said, we're underdogs and we just got to bring ourselves up, rise up and do things that we love to do. You know what I mean? And that's important, you know, because when people see that you are passionate about what it is that you do and you really into it, they're going to be happy for you and they're going to be passionate about it too.
Definitely. You're right about that. But what inspired you? What inspired you in house music? What do you like about house music? Who inspired you in that? What started?
Back in the day, I just love it. The beats, you know, being able to be in a position where you could just lose yourself. And you know, and house music don't got no race, no color, no creed. It's just about the spirit of it all. You just want to be in the spirit of happiness.
Absolutely.
You know, no matter what the lyrics are. You know, and for me, if you really listen to a lot of the house music, you know, even though it may not be like a lot of intricate instruments, they always singing about something that's positive.
That's right.
You know, you don't really hear a lot of house music. I mean, I haven't. I'm sure there are some, but sometimes you just need that pick me up, and I just love it. I mean, I love R&B. I love it all. The rock, metal. I can get down with anything. I was a rocker back in my day. You know. Which was so funny. Just a couple of years ago.
I was telling about that too. I used to be at the age of 15. I was I was in a rock band called Casbah when I was 15
Oh,
years of
that's
age,
hot.
and we used to hang out, and it's crazy because we used to hang about CBGBs with Living Color with Corey and
I
them,
know about,
and
yeah,
Vernon
well,
Reed.
the lead singer and I was in the Talent Unlimited chorus together.
Wow.
The lead singer, and he used to sit
Wow.
right back at me because he was a first tenor, and back then I was a soprano. Not right now. I'm not a soprano now, but so we would be like, oh, doing all of this, and he'd be right in back of us. Yes, a lot of great people came from the Talent Unlimited chorus. Lisa, Nicole Jan. I could go on and on. Dougie Fresh, Julia Richmond, which is no longer. I don't think it's Julia Richmond anymore.
No.
But a lot of great people came from, because with the Talent Unlimited, you had different programs, which was amazing.
Right. Absolutely.
You had your musical theater, you had your band, you had your art people, you had your dance, and I was in the chorus.
Okay.
So it was a great experience. It was a really, really great experience. So
nice. Ladies, Sparkles, any questions?
It's so much, I love a woman, a strong Black woman.
Oh yeah.
To push, and she's all around her like myself.
Right.
Right.
I could go everywhere. Like, okay, let's get into this jewelry thing.
Oh yes, honey, let's do that. So first of all, I am an independent consultant. See this girl right here? I don't know if you see. This is on my website. This is $5. You get your matching earrings. Everything is lead and nickel free. People, this business is changing people's lives. Now, me right now, I'm just kind of like just selling, but that you can make the money 3 different ways. It's just a great business, So you have something like this. This is considered Miss Universe, and this is on my website, cocoisjewels.com, and you go to Blockbuster section, and you'll be blown away. Because the stuff is just absolutely stunning. This is another. This is untamed. You have your different metals, and you have your earrings. Always get matching earrings. So if you got this, is $10. All right, and then if you want to up it, a little more, we got something called the Z collection, which is something like that.
I can see that right now.
So for all of you vocalists out there, hello, how you feeling? You always get these are $25 and it's worth it. I like to call it the Z collection celebration pieces, because what this company do, they honor you. So these are named after different people. I can't remember the names right now, but these necklaces, most of them are named after women who have worked their business like a boss.
Right.
All right. So it's just, and these are 25. All right. And then you go to the Z collection, and they're on my website. I have a few available. Actually, I had sold one today of this one. And then we have pearls for you. We have these pearls. I think this is named after someone, and this is $5 on my website, Blockbuster section.
With that, because I'm more of I like jewelry that don't turn. I don't want it to turn.
No, these don't turn. It hasn't turned with me. But of course, it is costume jewelry, so we don't want our customers to sleep in them or wash in them. So if you take good care of them, they will not turn. If you throw a little polish on it, because it is costume jewelry. So anything can happen, but they are very, very strong. We have earrings like this. If you like it big,
the ones you have on. Did you have?
Oh, I have one available. I sold one today. And these are like they're like crawlers.
Look at you.
$5.
Listen, I could pull out my jewelry and just let her see I got so much, and I have.
Yeah, me too. I'm a fiend. How about that?
Oh.
So I just got them all for you. So I went up today. Yeah, I love fashion and jewelry. We have it all, and then I also handmade things, and I do it really for therapy. I call this the Divalicious face. So if someone is out there looking for something unusual, I make these.
Not unusual, unique.
Yeah, and they're called Divalicious face, and I really primarily do it as therapy, because sometimes a sister go through her things, and when I start to painting and throwing the paint around like, bam. I'll just be like, this is called line.
Right.
All right. I know it's crazy because it's abstract.
Right.
This
Right.
is called Immortal Combat.
Okay.
Right.
Nice.
Nice. So I mean, and then I do my cards. I have different cards. I sell them for $7. You get 2 envelopes. You get your 5x7 envelope with the a regular envelope in case you want to mail it. And then again, if you want to like just send it to if you want to keep it for yourself, sitting on your mantle, hang it up, then this whole thing would just be like $12. And I still give the envelopes.
Have you ever went on your social media platforms and do like I see some of the other females that go on and I have a couple of people associates that I see that does the same thing, even family.
Yeah, I do go live. I have a Facebook group. Yeah,
and they get free thing, and you do the wheel and you get a free something.
Yeah, I do all of that.
Okay.
I haven't done it. I went through some things. I don't want to talk about it, but like I said, this COVID thing is real and it's hitting everybody, and we just gotta stay positive, like Sister Red said and Brother Garcia. We just gotta keep it together, even if it means just kind of being in solitude for a minute. But I realize you gotta hustle. You gotta move. That's why I took myself out there today. And I shared, the wealth of
too, because when you put yourself in solitary, that's like what they do. People in jail, throw them in a hole and let them stay.
Right. And I refuse. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes. And when I am in solitary, I paint. I paint and I make it do what it do. I paint and and I'm gonna start posting this. I do have a singing website. Which is evekakoa.com. So you'll see more of what my jewelry looks like. And I will be in a couple of weeks have her it's hard to really put these down because they do sell. Like people do, they do buy them. I'm actually doing an amazing event at Maestro's in the Boogie Down Bronx. And I'm gonna post it. It's at 170 Bronxdale Avenue, New York. It is free. It's gonna be a lot of other amazing vendors there. And they just want you to donate food. Like if you have a canned good and I plan to donate, even though I will be a vendor, but I will be selling my handmade things because, there will be a paparazzi person there if you'd like to, partake in support. But I will have my cards. I have mirrors because I support other artists as well. So I have really unique mirrors and all of that stuff.
When is that go down with the donation, with the food donation and stuff?
Yes. Well, to my understanding, you could just bring a canned good, like any type of food, like, canned goods, to help to feed the hungry. And this is pretty much what this event is. And it's on the 13th of March.
13th of March.
Yeah. I forgot to put down the time, but so I'm, making calls, trying to make it, trying to just go ahead and get on out there despite this. Did I say pandemic? I'm sorry, pandemic. All right.
What is your culture? What is your nationality?
I'm sorry.
What's your national?
I'm African American.
Right.
Yeah, we got some Panamanian down in there somewhere, but we don't know too much about it.
Right.
But it's there, like our great. Yeah.
The cheekbones, your cheekbones have it. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Okay.
The cheekbones have it, but I guess among a lot of our Black people, Caribbean people, some way, somehow, they would show. But you just have to just search and find.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, my parents are Southern. They're from South Carolina. And they came up here pretty young, like I guess in their 19s, 20s, and so. And my mother, she was an amazing seamstress, so she sewed most of our clothes.
Right.
So that's how I learned to sew through her, and then there was a sister at the church
you do so.
I do so. I haven't done it in a minute. I'm lying. I did something in 19. I made my Halloween outfit, by hand. Okay. So that everybody found that to be interesting. I said, I'm from coming through America. It's a crazy thing on, but yeah. You know, but with sewing though, it takes you know, you have to have patience.
Right.
You know what I
Right,
mean? It's a little harder for me, but it's very therapeutic as well. You know what I mean?
I sew, I crochet, I was taught.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. And that's an amazing thing when you can do that. You know what I mean?
Learn to sit
Yeah.
down and breathe easy because it's
Yeah,
very
because it is, but yeah, because it is, you need to be, yeah, gotta be
and if you want a
patient.
good finished product, you gotta be perfect.
I'm gonna put
Every
you on the
stitch gotta be perfect, perfect.
Right. And child, honey, sister girl was teaching me how to make clothes with 2 patterns, child. So
Wow.
I had to be creative. So I had to like, okay, I just got 2 patterns, like the boat neck and the little short sleeve. Let me put some pearls on it. Yeah, I didn't really know how to do pockets and all of that because I wasn't savvy like that, and I didn't really have that kind of patience. So I would basically, she literally showed me. Shout out to Sister Barbara Shoulders from the church. She was patient with me, and this was years ago, honey. And I tell you, when she did that, I done ran with it. I was wearing everything I made. You know, so it was a lot of fun, but you know, again, you got to be patient with patient with it, take your time with it, and
so
you know,
get stuck by that needle.
oh what? Many a time. Be like, let me take a break.
Oh God.
Yeah, guys, but thank you, Miss Coco.
That thumb. Oh man.
Right, where's that thimble at?
Definitely. Thank you, Miss Coco, for your story. Thank you. And I would like to thank all you guys for your story. I would like to thank Cocoa for her story. I would like to thank POINTBLANKBX story. I would like to thank Maria Wynn for her story. And I would like to thank my host, Lady Sparkles. And I'm C-NOTESWORLD under Lock and Key Roundtable. And we sign out at this time. You guys have a great night, and thank you for watching us.
Enough said.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye-bye now. Take care now. Bye-bye
All
now.
right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I guess I'll sign off now.
Yeah, you can sign off now.
All right.
You guys can sign off, because I got to sign off last.
Oh, I see. All right. Peace and blessings, y'all.
All right, now.
And I will be friending everybody.